Warning! This podcast contains content not suitable for all audiences, may contain mature language, adult themes, and complete insanity. Viewer discretion is advised!
Hello everybody, welcome to another section of the CrazyPokeCast. This is Pikmin, and what I'm going to do is my little side project that I'm going to also cleverly call Pikminterviews.
Pikminterview?
It is exactly what you expect it will be. It is... Well, I guess we have the first impression here.
Pikmin interview. That is so cool. Anyway.
Oh, positive reaction right off the bat. Good. I'm doing something right. All right then. Okay, so for the first of my Pikminterviews, I can't say it enough. So we're gonna have another member of the CrazyPokeCast, Elekidking.
Hey guys. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say this. Lately, like some people have been like arguing about Elekid and that he doesn't like Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought, you know what? Let's do an interview. Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask 9 questions to Elekid. I might do more as I go because I'm really good at doing things. I'm really good at winging it.
Yeah.
So
so you're basically doing unstructured. You're basically doing it really unstructured then.
Yes, I'm actually pretty good at it. So, but right now I got 3 questions prepared for you. So here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. What was your initial reaction to X and Y?
They've gone overboard to a point where I think it should stop. The whole generations. I mean, I can understand the mega evolutions and their target demographic and who they want to follow, but that's not the way to do it at all.
Okay.
They gave I know who their target demographic is. Apparently, it's 10-year-olds around that age.
Yeah, but that's all Pokemon.
They're giving it to Pokemon who don't deserve it, but they're giving it to ones. But then the majority of them.
We're only doing the initial reaction, just doing when the thing started. We're doing that later.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the majority. I'm going to go more in depth with this if there's a question on this.
Yeah,
but,
just what you initially think about it.
Yeah, but they gave the wrong Pokemon the wrong Mega Evolutions, but there are some which they gave good Mega Evolutions to, but the rest I can't stand. Okay. The music at first glance, I want to puke. I'm sorry to anyone who likes the music. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll give my own impressions as I go as well. Like well, since I might as well just going on the action as well. Like when I first heard of X and Y, well, the first thing I said is, well, that's completely expected.
Yeah.
The second thing on my mind was, already?
Yeah. And the fact 69 Poke for Generation, it may as well be an add-on to Generation 5, in my opinion.
The third thing on mind is, this is the actual 5th generation.
Yeah. I think
actual 5th generation.
I think this is an add-on to it. I don't see it's Generation 6. I really don't. I'm sorry to anyone who likes Generation 6.
Yeah, and to be honest, I see where you're going with it. Like, I can understand this actually be like an add-on to Gen 5 because Gen 5 did not last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I actually like Gen 5. I liked all the things that Gen 5 had. But no, we got Gen 6 literally 2 years after freaking Black and White come out. 2
years. That's a bit short.
Yeah, that's short.
But just a warning to anyone before we ask the next question. I'm sorry if I offend anyone with my opinions.
Don't worry. We'll get to the story. If we have a disclaimer, we'll put it in the beginning of the video.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I don't want to offend anyone.
Remember, I'm the editor. I can do whatever the heck I want with the with editing. So.
Yeah. True.
We have creative control. So okay.
Control.
So okay. So yeah. So,
yeah, that's initial fault. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
So
wow.
Anything else when just like from what you know about Generation 6, like when it first been announced, first impressions about it?
It was too early for the new Pokemon generation.
Yeah, that part I agree with.
Why this? I was also thinking, why are they releasing this early? I was trying to think in a reason. Maybe they're going corrupt and they need another Pokemon game. I don't know. That's just random.
Yeah.
I don't know why else, to be honest.
Okay. Now, next question. Now, you said before in the chat that you have been playing your brother's game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't own the game, but your brother does. So and you've been playing off of it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, from that, so the next two questions are essentially what do you like and what you don't like. But here goes. Based entirely on your little mini playthrough of your brother's game, what do you like?
Nothing.
Nothing. So basically, from all the time you've been playing, nothing.
Yes.
All right, let's move on.
Nothing.
Just so you know, I'm not going to go in depth on a lot of questions. The length of the video is not going to matter. So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, is there anything in particular you didn't like? And any like specific things you didn't like while you were playing your brother's game?
I was gonna be really. I'm just gonna say I hated everything, but now to go specifically.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah, I'm just saying I hated everything. What to start off with? 69 new Pokemon. I don't count Mega Evolution.
No. Okay, no. Just only for just playing your brother's game. We'll go into it in general later.
The gameplay is a bit rushed in my. I know you could say diagonal movement. I don't care about any of that stuff. I find the whole thing you can EV train. I think I don't like that. How you can EV train a lot easier. I liked it how it was so difficult to EV train, and now they made it so simple anyone can do it. I liked it how in the old games, you know, as a challenge. If you got EV train Pokemon, then you are the cool kid in quotations in the school. You know, wherever you are.
Okay. So
yeah.
What about the XP share? Have you like know about the XP share in that you can get everyone gets experience? Is that something?
Yeah.
Is that something you like or you didn't like?
I don't like it. I know you guys could say, "Oh, it's changed." Well, why change something when it's not broke? Why change something when it's not broken?
Yeah, I mean, like there's the option to turn it off, but yeah, but the fact that it's there, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why change it? I mean, now it's a lot easier to. Like I said, it's easier to. It's one of the easiest Pokemon games I've ever played, and I don't like it when it's too easy. Like in normal life, I hate it when something's too easy. I'd rather have a challenge, but this game is not challenging in the slightest. I can't see how anyone can find it challenging. Unless it's their first Pokemon game, I can understand.
Okay, and then insert people saying Battle Mason, but I haven't been to the Battle Mason, so yeah, this is the part where I think people's going to say, what about the Battle Mason? What about the Battle Chateau? Well, first of all, I'm not going to ask that because I haven't been there yet. And I pretty skipped the Battle Chateau, so I don't even know what it looks like. But anyway, so I can't fault you in the things you don't like. I mean, like granted, I'm one of those people who actually likes easy games. Like, I'm actually one of those people who like easy games. That challenge actually turns me off.
Yeah.
But like to me, I'm one of those guys. Like I could try a challenge, and if the challenge is too much for me to bear for the next few minutes, then forget it. Because like I have other stuff to do rather than playing a really hard game for too long. That's why I can't really get around playing like most Legend of Zelda games. Granted, like I don't know, but that is my opinion. I just feel bored when I go to Zelda. But I think it's like kind of the same thing you're going, because I've actually played like games like Minish Cap, games like Forces Adventures. I actually do like them. However, when I played Twilight Princess, I got bored instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see where you're going for. You just don't like the changes in so far. Okay.
And I don't know if any of you guys know Ash, who's watching this video, but I share his opinion. It's kind of rushed. They've kind of said, okay, Mega Evolutions, I know this is Generation 5, triple battles. They changed absolutely everything in a short space of time, which is not good for any game at all.
Yeah.
I mean, say if you took Mario.
I got a good example for this one. For those who haven't played this game, which I haven't, but who have at least heard of the game, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was released literally 6 months after the original.
Yeah.
And so this is a fighting game, and fighting games tend to last long periods of time, like usually like a year, maybe 2 years, before the next iteration of said game comes out. But for a fighting game that people still haven't gotten used to, gets a huge update like the one that had an Ultimate, then people just saying, no, screw this game, this is ridiculous. Oh, granted, it's still being played all over the world all the time. Still, people didn't like it because it was rushed.
Yeah, game like Smash Bros. I know it's completely off topic, but Melee was played at Evo with like how many people was it? 1,000 entrants, something like that. And that's a 2001, 2002 game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's games are meant to last. I'm gonna bring some to Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, I still play Leaf Green and Emerald to this day because I find they have good replay value. I know some of you don't think that about those games, but that's a different story. But I can't see any replay value with X and Y. In my opinion, I'm just saying because I know lots of you rage at me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's all you're gonna say for now.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's what I can think of right now.
Okay. Now, before we get to the good stuff, so you said so is there anything, even the very smallest detail in X and Y that you have either played, heard of, seen, whatever? Is there anything very specific that you like about it?
Mega Mawile, that's all I can think of.
Okay, got you. You got me there.
Yeah, as you can see,
wait a minute, you said Mega Mawile. I got an excuse to play the Mega Mawile clip I've been making for a while. Hey!
Yeah, Mega Mawile, that's about it, that's all. That's the one good thing about X and Y.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. I forget when you said this, or if you said it at all, but you said about something about Mega Mawile. Like, would you rather have it as an evolution rather than a Mega?
I'm not sure now.
It's like from what I've seen about evolutions in general, and when it comes to abilities, evolutions tend to keep the abilities of the previous stage, unless if there's a specific situation in which the evolution needs a different form. Like, for example, like a Vigoroth has a different ability than Slackoth and Slacking, or let's say Darmanitan has a weird hidden ability that nobody really cares about. And freaking what was that? I think there's another Pokemon. I know a 6th-gen Pokemon that is like this, and that's the Sword Pokemon. Well, I named my Sword Pokemon Masamune, so I'll leave it at that. Honedge has no guard for the ability, and when it evolves, it also has no guard for the ability. But when it evolves again, it gets a completely different ability that utilizes 2 forms. Okay, so knowing this, Mega Evolutions usually change the ability of the Pokemon. And why is this relevant? Because Mawile has Hyper Cutter and Intimidate for its usual abilities. However, when it Mega Evolves, it gets huge power, which is where do you see that coming? You would never expect it, but it has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I say I like it as a Mega, because it gives an excuse to give a good ability.
Yeah.
That's it.
But Mega Mawile, that's all I can think of.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I've been playing X and Y for 22 hours already, but to be honest, what I really like is some of the extra features. I like Pokemon and Me, to be honest. I'm actually one of those people who actually like Pokemon and Me, for what it is.
It's okay.
I know it's kind of weird. Why would a 22-year-old man just likes some of the cute things, the cute things in Pokemon that has nothing to do with the gameplay? Well, it does have to do with the gameplay, but still, as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, I like that. It's weird because I'm a guy who doesn't like the Pokemon contests at all. The Pokemon are boring, but finds this I don't know, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing on me. So. Okay, and that's the one. I'll say it later. What say this? Actually, no. Let's forget it. I'm gonna say what I like about it later. Okay, the good one, the good question. Here we go. What don't you like the game? What are the things you don't like about X and Y in general?
I basically said at the start. This thing, the first impressions have a big impact on the game. I mean, I loved Rayman 2 from the start. That's a very bad example, because I know you've probably played Rayman 2 before. But I loved it from the start. The good starts of games are really important in my eyes. And I know Ozzy was here when I said this, that X and Y is slow starting. And I said Emerald, that was a bad example. But this is exceptionally slow at the start. Exceptionally slow.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's slower than what's a really slow Pokemon? It's slower than Pearl and Diamond and Platinum, and that's saying something, in my opinion.
Okay.
I was really looking forward to Fennekin's Final Evolution, and it turned out to be horrid. I know it.
For the love of everything that is, insert whatever you want here. Why the frig, Game Freak? You have so many options for wizard designs, mage designs. Why the frig you give the evolution part of the cutest Pokemon in 6th Gen that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Froakie was going to be bad at Final Evolution, but I actually love... Okay, this is one thing I like about the evolutions. I've never mentioned this. Greninja, is that how you pronounce it? I never played the game. Well, I played it.
Greninja, so.
I barely
played it. One that matters.
Yeah, Greninja. He's my only likable starter. Like, Final Evolution. I mean, Creshnaut, right, I can't pronounce it. Chestnut. Yeah, there you go. What on earth is that? It looks like a golem, but grass type.
To me, it looks like Bowser. To me, it looks like Bowser if he was a good guy.
Yeah, but his second evolution is even worse. I know. This is probably gonna take like an hour-long answer. But basically, the starters, that's the first thing. The starters.
Go on.
Slow gameplay. What else is bad? Just trying to think of near the start of the game.
Want me to give you one?
Okay.
The pacing. Like
yeah.
if you don't care about the story, the characters at all, I'm already at the city where the 6th gym is. It took me literally forever to get from Gym 1 to Gym 2, and after Gym 3, I would just breeze through the next few gyms.
Yeah.
Cause
my friend. Oh, sorry. Carry on. Sorry.
It's you go from gym you go from the start, and Gym 1 from there to Gym 1 kind of takes a bit of a while, and from there you get to the big city. And you can't use the gym in the big city until the 5th gym. You go to Gym 2, and it took a while. It took a freaking long while. I pretty much got like a third of my a half of my team already set. Half my team already set by 2nd gym. Yeah. Then I think after the 3rd gym, it's okay, this the 3rd gym. However, it took kind of forever because that's something that I didn't know I was supposed to do. Well, granted, that was my playthrough. I didn't know what to do with it. And after the 3rd gym, things picked up quickly. And, the 4th and 5th gyms are literally right next to each other. I went through the. Let's see here. I went through the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gym in one day.
Wow.
And then I went to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th gym in one day. And then I almost immediately got to beat the 5th gym. So, and I'm already to see with the 6th gym. Yeah. So, yeah, it starts off slow and ends up speeding up like crazy. Yeah, and that's the point I was... sorry. I know. Sorry. Carry on. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's kind of I find it kind of strange. I mean, with Pokemon, the Pokemon in their gyms, they tend to go by more or less equal each time. I'm remembering Johto, but I don't remember if Johto's a good example. Yeah. At least in Johto, Gym 1 and Gym 2 isn't that big of a deal. Mm. And if you get past, if you get past through Whitney, you could probably handle the game pretty easily. Oh, Whitney. Oh, Whitney. Why are you... Oh, Whitney. There needs to be that you need to put down a picture. Okay. No. But I'm gonna use... Okay. What else? Yeah. What else I have on the top of my head? Heck, even Black and White was all right in that regard. At least, so a lot of the gyms are close enough, but not too close to each other. Yeah. And the things you have to do in between aren't that big of a deal. But for X and Y, it varies big time. It's just, kind of a weird thing. And it's funny because this is it's supposed to be a huge region, and you put most of the gyms close to each other. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Yeah, I don't know what they did that either. And also what you said before. To be honest, I only like a bit of the music in the game. Wow. Yeah, so we're talking. My mellow complaints that aside from a bit of songs, I actually didn't like the music in this game. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. So yeah, so you're not the only one who doesn't like the music. Although there are some music I kind of do like, but they're forgettable. Yeah. But that's another point I was going to say. I find the game, like I said this near the start, I think. I find this game not challenging whatsoever. I'll give you an example.
my friends, Multi, you guys might know him, Multi White 97.
Uh-huh.
He beat every single gym without using a single potion up to the 7th. He went up to the 7th gym without using a single potion at any of the gyms.
Dang, I can't even beat the second gym without using a buttload of potions.
And I was astounded to hear that. And when my brother let me watch him play gyms, I wasn't shocked after that. I realised, wow, I understand how he did that. I mean, like I said, I know it's different. I know everyone has different opinions about if it should be challenging or not, and who the target demographic is. I understand target demographic is meant to be for 10-year-olds. It's meant to be somewhat easy in quotations, but there's a point where it goes down to 1-year-olds skill, and this game has gone to that point where it's a 1-year-old can beat this. I don't mean that literally. I'm just exaggerating. If any of you don't get exaggeration.
Yes. It's called joke by exaggeration.
Yeah. So I agree with you. The pacing, I just don't get the pacing. It's such a you do so much things with the mega evolutions and the starters and the location of the gyms, but they somehow messed up. I don't know how they messed up. That's one thing. There was no way they could have messed it up.
Yeah, I mean,
but they somehow did.
Yeah, to me, like there are lots of it's funny. Like the game is a big deal of mega evolutions, yet I only used it once, and that's only because it's part of the story.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, like I barely ever used the event Torchic. I barely used my Squirtle, and the Lucario after that one match just put in the box for the rest of his life. But to be honest, like I don't particularly care. I mean, I have my freaking over-leveled Fire Starter. Why do I need anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, speaking of over-level, yeah, the EXP share had problems. Like I think it was Death or Maslow who's like talking about who had problems with the EXP share because although they liked the EXP share, they didn't like the fact that see, at the freaking event Torchic, it evolves so quickly, it levels up so fast that eventually you'll start to stop caring about you.
Yeah, that's why.
I think to me, like, the biggest, like, what I didn't like with the EXP share, and didn't notice until this morning, is that everyone gets the same EVs everyone gets the same EVs. And that, like, let's say, what's this? I had a Gumi that wasn't in the battle at all, right? And after I beat a trainer or whatever, and it's a newly hatched Gumi, so it doesn't have any EVs at all. Yeah. And after I forgot which Pokemon I fought, but it had some speed EVs. But when I checked the EVs of my Gumi, who wasn't even in the battle, it had some EVs on him. So thinking, wait, what? How am I supposed to do good EV training if the XP share just gives out EVs to everybody?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need the XP share for other things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I guess like to me it makes the finding the EV lowering berries much more important. It's like I've been trying so much to find a way to get the freaking EV lowering berries, like the EV lowering berries, but I have no luck. I'm looking on Cerebi, however, just also says do things at certain places to get the berries.
Yeah,
stinks. I freaking need those berries because my freaking fire starter has so much EVs on attack, and I'm not going to use them.
Berries. Finally becoming useful. Yeah. Well, they were useful before.
But yeah, there's a lot of things I kind of don't like about the XP share. Kind of don't like about that other stuff. Although I did and aside from Delphox, I did actually do like the design of a lot of the Pokemon in the game. It's freaking the middle fire starter. It's like the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, but then it went to the final evolution.
Yeah, it's funny because I didn't want it to evolve to its final form. Look, what I did, although I eventually got the final form, what I did is I put an Everstone on it until it learns Flamethrower. And just, you know what, let it learn Flamethrower and then it evolve. Because I'm going to have to eventually do it anyway. For the Elite Four.
I mean, don't get me wrong, some types are awesome. Like, there's Talon Flame, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Talon Flame.
Fire Flying, that's quite rare.
Yeah,
okay, fair enough. But then they have the Vivillon, I can't pronounce that one. They have a generic bug type.
Scatterbug.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than again, it did make it interesting that its final form can has different forms depending on where you got it.
No, but it's another bug flying. We already have enough of those.
True.
How many do we have now? What are we up to now in bug and fly?
I'm gonna let the editing count. I'm too lazy now to do it.
And the amount of... I'm just going to go with the really obvious one. The Denen... I can't pronounce the poke one. I know...
The
whatever it's called. Pikachu ripoff.
The Dene? I think it's pronounced the Dene.
The Pikachu ripoff.
Yeah, the Pikachu fairy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care about it.
It's almost as bad as Black and White. Actually, no, it's... Wow, it's worse than Black and White, to be honest.
Yeah. To be honest, when I first saw Mulga in the game, it's like, oh, great, Mulga's in this game.
Yeah. Next question, or do you want me to continue?
Okay, last question. And I'm pretty sure you're going to say no for this in this case.
Yeah.
Do you think X and Y is a good step in the direction of the series? Like, do you think they're progressing the way it's do you think with X and Y, do you think it's the series on its own is progressing? Like, do you think it's getting better and better? Like,
I think it's barricading the series.
Okay.
As in, it's kind of made it so, I feel as though now they've kind of stopped the process.
So
This series is so bad in terms of, I'm just going to list off the top of my head, Pokemon count, the Mega Evolution choices. I have never explained that now. I'll explain that later. Okay. Well, I don't know. Mega Evolution choices, the actual idea of Mega Evolutions, the designs of the Pokemon. What else have I said? The pacing of the game.
Music.
How easy the game is.
The music.
Music, yes, music.
How the characters. Okay, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. The rivals are boring.
Yes.
The rivals are freaking boring. Although, okay,
Sorry, carry
on. You weren't there on the previous cast episode, but that said that each of your rivals represents a different fan base. In that, Shauna, she essentially mostly Pokemon on me. So it's the Pokemon on me and all the cute stuff in the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevor is the Pokemon completionist.
Mm-hmm.
Tierno does nothing. He just plays does casual just for the sake of casual.
Yeah, casual.
And the opposite gender rival is the traditional the traditional rival in that she does the Pokemon League and tries to be essentially the competitive out of all of them.
Yeah.
So I pretty much blew. Although after my mind pretty much got blown, I still remembered. Oh wait, they're all boring.
Yeah, I'm at number 8. No, I'm doing number 9 now. My season, I think.
Yeah, 9 out of 9.
What was I going to say? They could have done so much more. I could try to think of a word. They had the opportunity to do something amazing. It was wide open to do amazing things, and I know I've said this before, but they somehow messed up. I don't know how. I mean, how they messed up. The typings, like the generic ones, I mean, the bug flying. What on earth is a Flabébé? I don't see how that's... I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know how they messed this game up.
Speaking of Flabébé, or rather its evolutions, when I was in college a few days back, twice I noticed that when some people actually use its final evolution, Florges or whatever,
yeah,
whoever the person was facing didn't knew what it's typing, and the whole point of it is like because Florges looks like a plant. It's basically a flower.
Yeah, I thought it was grass type
because it's not a grass type. It's much more beneficial on whoever is using it to take it to their advantage. It doesn't help the fact that it learns grass moves.
Yeah, it looks like a grass type. It's not.
Yeah, it looks like a grass type, but it's not a grass type. Kind of because last time I actually saw this, people compared it to Sudowoodo, in that people thought the Sudowoodo was a grass type initially, but it's a rock type.
Yeah.
To me, as I was saying, that's the point. It is fake wood.
Fake wood.
It's their penis joke here.
Yes.
But
anyone to get put a penis joke in.
yes.
Any opportunity you get. What was I at? I'm at 10 now, I think.
Well, that's all the questions. So, one more thing. Don't think I actually forgot. You said when all the others wanted to talk to you about it, you always like either dodge the question or think that you think that you're gonna get like I don't know, some sort of argument.
Yeah.
Like you said that there are reasons that you don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think people won't like your opinion?
I don't know. I just think let's see, how many people is in that group? Let's see.
Oh yeah, go ahead and check.
Everyone in the group likes the game. I don't mind that they like the game. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But the fact is, I feel as though if I say anything to do with X and Y about why I don't like it or why I think it blocks the process of the series, whatever, I don't want to start an argument with them where it's everyone hates me. I mean, I know everyone's going to hate me now because it's okay on YouTube, but I mean, I'd rather not engage in an argument with friends because I know it's opinions, it's a Pokemon game, you're arguing about Pokemon. I know. I just don't... I don't know, I'm just scared that everyone will shun me down and say, oh, this is why, and I'm like, I'll never... It's like, I don't feel I'll ever get a chance to speak my mind if there's a group discussion. I mean, with me and you it's fine, because it's one-on-one, but with groups, I feel as though I can't say my opinion.
It's peer pressure.
Yeah, because I'm usually the quiet one, but the fact is, they're putting me as a centre of attention. Now, don't get me wrong, I hate being centre of attention. That's the one thing I hate. I hate presenting and everything in groups.
Fair enough, I'm kind of the same thing. I prefer the background than just being the thing. I'm pretty sure the cast has figured out by now that I'm not the guy who will always be the centre of attention.
Yeah, like in the cast, it's usually me, Pam, and you're usually, or you're... Sorry,
I
you're
was talking to them because I could.
Yeah.
I got something to say, but
it's just mainly peer pressure. That the fact is, I'm never usually centre of attention because I hate being centre of attention, so I never even try. So, but when I'm put into a position where I am centre of attention, the obvious things happen when someone doesn't like.
You get really nervous. You can't. You're not entirely sure what to say in the fears that people might get counter.
And then they'll say, "Oh." Yeah, and then they'll say, "Oh, he has no opinion, he has no reason." But actually, I do, but I can't say the reasons because of peer pressure. Does that make sense?
Okay, I understand now. I completely understand.
Yeah.
Like, granted, that doesn't really happen to me that much because I usually command respect or else.
Yeah.
But I'm usually like that. However, like and when I'm saying the background, I literally just like hide myself in the background, like nobody knows I'm there.
Yeah. Same.
Mostly because I'm really good at mostly because actually I'm really good at doing that. Just like, if I don't do a thing, then nobody will care.
Yeah, whenever I join group calls and they say, "Oh, join," and I join like 10 minutes late. If I just join the call and I don't say anything, whatever, no one notices because I don't say a thing until someone says, "Oh, hey, Elekid." I don't like introducing myself. I find that really, obviously, because I don't like being centre of attention. So I'd rather say hi when they introduce me. Does that make sense?
Alright.
Yeah. And just saying, I'll be using this video to tell everyone whoever says YJX and Y. I'll just link them to this video.
That's actually, okay, that's the point of this video. I thought of this idea just for that reason.
Oh, thank you.
I thought of it just for that reason. So,
of course, yeah, thank you for this, because it'll be a lot easier to explain from now on.
Yeah, so all you do is, hey, well, like I said, why? Bam, this video.
Pikmin.
Great! I just had a question in mind, but I forgot what it was. Great.
Just think of one now, and then it'll come back to you.
Great. There was something on my mind, but I forgot what it was. Let's see here.
Was it about X and Y? Was it about?
Do you have? Okay, well, I'm gonna put this in then. Do you have like out of the 69 Pokemon that are introduced? Do you have any like preference over one or the other? Any favorites? Like just for design alone or whatever.
Pyro's design is alright. I mean, Aegislash is... I like the design, but the thing is, that Pokemon is, I don't think it fits with the Pokemon series. I mean, they go from Aegislash to, I cannot pronounce any of these one. Let's go, Swirlix. I know...
Oh, the Count Candy thing?
I mean, I don't see how Aegislash is a Pokemon, if that makes sense. I see that more as a Yu-Gi-Oh! I know it's going to sound really weird. I know everyone's going to hate me for saying this, but I see Aegislash as not a Pokemon. I don't see how, how am I going to put this? How man-made objects can be Pokemon. I know you're going to say, well, some of them, like, I can actually count up Mewtwo, but...
Chandelure, enough said.
Yeah, but I see more as a Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what you call those, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like
characters.
those Yu-Gi-Oh! Designs?
Yeah. That's what I find about Aegislash.
Kind of. And then insert all of the thoughts regarding Mega Evolution treating like Digimon.
Yeah.
Speaking of Digimon, actually, I know it's kind of like a slight tangent, but it's funny because I actually named two of my Pokemon on my team after Digimon characters.
Yeah, and another bunny. We already have enough of those.
Wait, at least this one turns into an ugly mofo.
Yeah, you could go. You know, there'll be a good contrast, Diggersby and Lopunny. You know, there'll be a combination.
Oh my god! And I'm already imagining all the crack pairings of it. Oh my! I'm imagining all the creepy, the weird fan art regarding this.
Oh no! What have I started?
This is gonna be ugly.
I want Centret in there as well.
But then again, creepy Pokemon fan art has always been like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to look at the fan art to know how much weird Rule 34 Gardevoir has.
Yeah.
And Lopunny. And freaking Lucario.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point is, like, some weird designs.
Yeah. I mean, I've already explained the final evolution of the Fire Starter. I've already said what I think about the other starters' final evolution.
Yep. Let's see here. Let's see what we covered. You covered, like, you didn't like the direction the game's going. You didn't we didn't really like some of the
Mega Evolutions.
Some of the
I never explained Mega. Did I explain Mega Evolutions? I can't remember.
You didn't mention except for Mega Mario, you didn't mention Mega Evolutions.
Do you want me to cover that then, or?
I'll just summon a few words. Screw Mega Garchomp.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
all the others I think is kind of okay or kind of stupid.
No, but the thing is, even when they gave the right Mega Evolutions to the right Pokemon, they made them look more hideous than they were. I mean, what's Mega Alakazam? And Mega Gardevoir?
Oh god, don't make me remember.
That looks like a wedding dress! I don't know. And Metachan, I don't know what happened to him. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. It's probably some cultural reference you have no idea of what it is.
Maybe that fungus, you know, which like kills animals, you know, like it grows out their heads. Maybe that happened to Metachan, but he somehow lived, or she. Metric, Super Saiyan.
To be honest, I kind of like the design of Mega Manectric, but only because it's kind of strange. It's like the freaking mountain of a thing.
Super Saiyan.
A Super Saiyan.
Mega Heraclot. That looks like Kyogre's tone, whatever it is. I don't know why. I don't like it at all. Ampharos. I like the typing of it, but the design, I don't even.
You can't describe it.
Gengar.
No, wait. You know how I describe Mega Ampharos' design?
How?
Fabulous!
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.
Oh my god.
Insert that joke here.
So many bad jokes. Gengar. I don't know if he's somehow fire type. That looks like flames coming out his arms now.
Okay. Here's the thing on Mega Gengar. I've actually seen it used a lot. I literally have personally seen it used. Like what I just mentioned before, I was in college like some time ago. I see people actually battle each other all the time. I see Mega Gengar all the freaking time.
all the time.
Because apparently, like, since Mega Gengar, since apparently Mega Gengar is super friggin' fast and strong that you can one-hit KO just about anything.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen it. So you can't say it doesn't.
Mm.
So, to me, the first thing I saw Mega Gengar is, oh no, it's the Brachydios! But then do you play Monster Hunter? I don't think so.
No, but I know the reference.
Yeah, you know what I'm referring to. It's the freaking box art. But Brachydios. That's the only thing I have in mind of Mega Gengar. Mega Gardevoir, I don't need to explain much because
Mega Bayonet, he put on a bit of weight.
You're that or the freaking wedding device. But I think I guess we covered super training. Did you what do you think about that? Like, is it kind of cheap or?
I think I already explained that by saying it used to be challenging, to EV train or level a Pokemon up to level 100. As a kid, you're like, I leveled up my first Pokemon to level 100. I was like, yeah. Now it's like, oh, yay.
Yeah, because the thing is, I think the whole point of X and Y. This is I think my entire opinion of X and Y in a nutshell. Essentially, it's really introducing people who have never been to the competitive scene into the competitive scene.
Yeah, but
the whole point is to make competitive easier, easier to understand.
Exactly. No, I find it.
Oh my
I remember.
God.
I just said this already, but I remember, like I said in the old games, it was challenging to EV train them. Now it's
now. If I heard from Death and Mazda that you can just finish EV train in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's pointless. I don't see. There's no point.
Which essentially makes this spiral of spiral ridiculousness. In that, okay, so if I want to battle someone online, let's say like a random battle online, I'm gonna have to completely EV train my Pokemon because I'm gonna expect my opponent to EV train my Pokemon. Then my opponent would think the same thing, that okay, I'm gonna EV train my Pokemon because I think whatever my opponent is gonna have full EV trained Pokemon. It's gonna put this entire cycle, the entire chain of events in that everyone's gonna EV train. Otherwise, you're worthless.
Yeah.
But then again, that's competitive battling in a nutshell ever since Gen 1. So
yeah.
But at least in Gen 1 and 2, it's not as big of a deal because nobody really cares about it. Ever since Gen 4, it gets really ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think we covered a lot. I think we should wrap this up.
Yep.
Any final thoughts that you haven't mentioned already?
What about the game or
about everything about this the interview? Anything that's not been mentioned?
First of all, thank you for letting me do this. It will help me a lot when in arguments saying, watch this, have fun, that kind of attitude. Like I said, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Like I said, this is my final thought. It's the blockade of Pokemon, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't remember what I was saying, let's scroll back in the video because I can't bother to explain it again. Like I said, blockade. Yeah.
All right.
Just thank you for having me. Yeah.
All right, okay, no problem. Okay, that's everyone. Okay. Remember, this is Elekid's opinion of this. If you have any different opinion, you might as well ask me for it.
Yeah. You may as well.
Let's just note that just because Elekid has an opinion doesn't make it fact. Nor does it make your thing invalid. Nor does it make your opinions fact. They're your opinions. They're only fact unless it's absolutely proven. But however, because Elekid is subjective, you can't prove it. So
opinions can't be false unless facts are stated in them to say I hate this game.
Yeah,
because
you cannot. Opinions. Opinions are fact only if they are proven with hard evidence.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I can understand if I said facts in it, then you guys could say, "Oh yeah, you said facts." Yeah, but I didn't say any facts to my knowledge.
Okay.
If I did, then tell me. But I doubt it.
I put some of my thoughts. Okay, so running out of time, so 43 minutes. So, hope you enjoyed this little interview, and hope you if you want to see more of those interviews, put a comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like what Game Grips always says.
As everyone says, yeah.
All right, so that is all. So hope see you guys in the next video.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
No problem.